Hello, it's Liz here with Stampin' on the Rock. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a new bundle that's in the new mini catalog and also just a fun fold. And I'm going to call the fold a book binding fold. I don't know, that's not really what it's called. I don't know, I'm going to make up a name here. So what I'm going to show you here first, this is in the mini catalog, the January to April 2025 catalog, and it's called Wildflower Birthday. The colors are just fun. I have done this. I've used these items in a class already, a couple classes, and I've used it for the new catalog party, and I've created a whole bunch of birthday cards with it too. They're sweet colors, they're gentle, they're soft, and then this Blueberry Bushel, I just think just makes it pop. There's just a pop with that Blueberry Bushel. And it's interesting to me though, because down here it'll tell you the colors that make up this color scheme here, and Blueberry Bushel's not even in it. But I'm going to tell you there is Blueberry Bushel in this color pack, so I'm not sure why it's not listed down here. So we have Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Old Olive, Soft Seafoam, Pool Party, Gold, and Blueberry Bushel. So in the suite, there is this stamp set here called Birthday Celebration. There are dies that have numbers. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Anytime you can have some letters and numbers in dies, grab them. They're so useful. My kids, they've been used on projects. I've used them in teaching Sunday school lessons, to cut out numbers, to cut out letters. I've used them on my cards. They can be used for so much. So these are great numbers here. So there's the dies are here. This is some embellishments. They're called party dots. This ribbon, let me show you this ribbon. Here's the party dots. I'll show you that. There's the party dots. Okay. This ribbon, I wasn't sure when I first saw it, but again, so many times when you get it home and when it's delivered to you and you have it, it's so different than seeing it in a catalog. This is beautiful. I'm not going to use it on my card today, but I have used it already, and it's real soft. So you can play around with it. It's easy to make a bow with it, but this is stunning. So this is the gold open weave trim, and then there's obviously a pack of paper. Now let me show you this pack. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. This is a pack of paper. There are double-sided pieces like you normally know of them. Okay, that are just like has this on one side and then has another on the other side. One side has gold in it, so it has that shimmer to it, and then the other side is flat. All right, so this one too, I just cut this up a little bit already. This is flat on this side, and then it has a gold to that side. So each piece is like that. And then there's some specialty papers in here that, look at this one. This is flat on this side, and then this side here has all these banners, these little pieces that you can cut out. I did a video on my Facebook page once on how the best way to cut these out is. Well, I'm not going to get into that right now, but there's definitely a way to cut these out. But there's all these pieces here, and then if that's not enough, there are pages that have all these cutouts, which I have already done. They're punch outs, really. Look at this. This is all included in this paper pack. Are all these punch out. There's banners here, flowers, balloons, and these are all included with that paper pack. So let me set those aside for now. So I just feel like there's so much you can do with this kit, and there's so many pieces. And if you think like, oh, that's a lot of pieces, I'm not sure if I would even use all that. I mean, you could get that all by yourself, but if you want, find a friend, split it with a friend. That's a great way to do these suites. Pick a friend, you purchase one suite, I'll purchase the other suite, and we'll divide everything in half. That would be great too. So let's get started with this card today. Like I said, I'm calling it a bookbinding card. You can call it what you want to call it. This is a Blueberry Bushel piece of cardstock. It's regular size. It's 8.5 by 11, cut in half. And then what I did is, I'm looking for my bone folder here. I just had a class tonight. I'm not sure what happened to my bone folder. Oh, here we go. All right. So it's scored in half, all right? So scored in half, just like you would normally do a card. And I'm using my bone folder to get a nice crease, all right? And then I scored it, went to that half, and then I scored an inch over. So you see if you can see that in here. I scored it in half, and then an inch over, I scored it again. So I'm going to fold that backwards and press that down, and there we have it. Okay, so it's a regular size card, fold in half, and then score 1 inch from that center, so it goes like this. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just using, you can use whatever adhesive you enjoy using, but I'm just going to put adhesive right along the center, just like this. Okay, that's my liquid adhesive. And I'm going to press this down. I'm just going to hold that for a minute, make sure that stays on there. All right, and I have 2 pieces of white cardstock. My 2 pieces of white cardstock are 3 inches by 5 1/4, 3 inches by 5 1/4. The first one, let me go ahead, I'm going to stamp this first. I'm using Blueberry Bushel ink, and I'm going to stamp Make-A-Wish right here. Pull that up, and I'm going to put adhesive on the back here. Remember, with liquid glue, you want to make sure you're not getting it too close to the edges, and that's the amount I'm using. Okay, it's not a ton, it's fine, it will hold it. All right, I'm going to put this down. That's going to be the inside of my card. There we go. Okay, and now this piece here, the other piece exactly the same, is 3 by 5 1/4 inches. Let me put this glue in here so that you see what I'm doing. Okay, and again, that's the amount I'm putting on. And I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put that on the front. And the reason I called it a book binding, like a book binding fold, but you could call it a door fold, but this reminds me of like having a binding of a book, and then you're opening it this way. But you have this piece right here that's attached like a binding. Okay? All right. Now I'm taking this piece of paper that is from that Wildflower Birthday paper. And we're going to put this one down. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you like what you see here, hit that share button. That would be nice. You could share it to Facebook. You could share it to Instagram. You could just share it in an email to a friend or even a text to a friend. There you go. All right, and then I have this strip here, and this strip, this white strip here, is 3/4 inches because this is 1 inch across here. So I just did it a 1/4 inch less. So this is 3/4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to take the Hooray stamp, and I'm going to just start. Hang on, you're going to be like, well, it's not even all on there. Hang on, stay with me. And I'm not really, people will get the hint of it. Okay. So it just says hooray, 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 hooray all the way down. You could use one, if you have a long stamp, you could do one long stamp this way. I'm going to have it go this way. And this is the way my card is going to open. You could also, if you wanted to have like just block letter words and smaller, like more to read, and you don't really like it being sideways, you could always turn your card this way and stamp your sentiment there and have your card open this way. So it could be a horizontal card also, but I'm going to do mine as a vertical card. So let me go ahead and adhere this hooray, hooray onto this card here. And there we go. We'll get that nice and stuck on there. All right, our card is coming together well. All right, and now I have this cake piece that was just a pop out from that paper pack, remember? So I'm going to take that, and let's see, do I want to add dimensionals? I do. I want to add dimensionals to that. So let me grab these. Pull off these backings here, just because giving your card a little dimension is, you know, you can do it straight up and down, you can do it at an angle, whatever works for you. I just thought about this. Why don't we do this? We could do this. Let's do this. It'll be fun. Hang on one second. Let me find my other scissors here. Let's do this. Let's add a little bit of gold in here. We're going to add a little bit of this gold. This wasn't my plan, but let's do this. I'm just cutting off a little bit here. I already stuck this down, but we can do this. We can do this. All right, I'm going to pull this up a little bit here. Now, I find with this liquid glue isn't really great for holding that down. So I'm going to, give me 1 second. I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal for this. So I'm using Stamp and Seal. The liquid glue is not great for holding down this any ribbon really. So I'm going to put this here. We're going to add just a little bit of pizzazz, a little gold to our card. So hang with me. And now we're going to go ahead and put this down. Okay, lay that down. Oh yeah, I like that much better. All right, and then we're just going to trim off this the long ends here. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. Look at that. That little bit of extra gold glitter. Love it. Okay, love that. All right, and now I'm going to grab these party dots. And we have to put a few party dots on here. I need my little scissors. All right, here's some little scissors, and we're going to add some party dots. Let's grab a yellow one here. And we're just going to stick that up there. We're just going to add a few around. Look at, don't they look like those little candy dots? How old are you? If you're old and like my age, remember the little candy dots we used to have that we could just eat off the paper? Because I'm sure they were all natural, right? Let's see. This will stick. Put one in here. There you go. I think that's good. All right. Gonna leave that right there, and there we go. And this is our card. Hooray, hooray. Got a little gold, some shimmer ribbon in there. Super easy to do that. The dots, make a wish. And that's it. That's your card for today. And what a great suite that is. And again, that is the Wildflower Birthday Suite. So everything here can be purchased, just the suite, and you'll get everything I just showed you, except for the ink pad. But you'll get everything else right here, or you can purchase everything individually too, and that's fine. So there you go. But of course, you're going to want all of it, because then you can make this whole card, right? So anyway, that's the Wildflower Birthday Suite. I hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.